EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Buggy. Hey, south. 11. Look the hot.
Stroud gonna throw right away. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Howell. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. A tight end in motion now. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Back to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Howell. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's a toss, right side. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and long. Howell. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Oh, ready. Hey.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Nike taxi.
Stroud to to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Good running inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Here's Howell. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Howell. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14, Broncos 3.
Now a give up the middle. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now it's Howell. He connects with Mims. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now give on the ground.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long. They'll look to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down. When you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
On the quick, right?
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here we go, let's go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
All right. 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Well, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot with Mims. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
46 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
Let's go.
To throw is Howell. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here we go. Today.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one complete to Watkins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Houston. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw with Howell. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Back to throw. Howell. Again, working deep downfield. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Texans 35, Broncos 20.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Howell. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready?
On first down, it's Stroud. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point is good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Howell. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Throwing is Howell. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Howell. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Look the high.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big-time play for Houston. Pickup of 46 yards.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stroud. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. Why, Tony. Hey, Uno.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
On play action, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's across midfield. He's going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right.
Stroud. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. His drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Schultz is the motion man. He connects with Mims. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. To throw is Howell. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll throw with Howell. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Texans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, south. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Houston.
Here we go. Go. Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Howell. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw. Howell. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Now, Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set.
Now a run on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Handoff here. Up the middle. And that'll be a gain of 2. And a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Second and 10. At the 40-yard